Good morning. So I'm out of breath, but I'm on the first climb of the day, which is Soria, which is about 10k. But today we've got a pretty big ride. Not big in distance, well, fairly big. Hang on, let's run this corner. It's like 150k, so it's not really short, but the elevation is what makes it next level. It's about, I think it's going to be just under 4,000 meters, and some of the roads I don't think I've done them before, so it'll be new to me and potentially new to you as well. Look how beautiful this is. So apologies in advance if all you hear over there is me just being out of breath climbing a hill. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock. That's about 7:15. And this temperature, oh, I wish it was going to be like this all day. About 12 degrees, which for climbing is actually nice. I'm so happy and grateful to be here though. Just knowing I've got a big day in the mountains. It makes me so happy. This climb is so good because you can actually see where you've ridden. So many climbs where you're just climbing and climbing, you actually can't see where you've come from, but this is such a beautiful climb to actually see all the switchbacks. I think I've got about 8k left still. What a breakfast, and this is why I love Gran Canaria, because those guys there setting up a little fruit market for the day. And that was like €3. Kind of cocoa to banana, so that's my breakfast. And I always do this when I've got a big climbing day. Even though I do love climbing, before I set off when I've got a big day, I'm always thinking like, am I going to be able to do this? Can my legs do this? And so I have to play like little games with myself along. I think I've told you this before, but tonight we've just done that. Well, I've just done that climb. Rich is working today, and Greg, I don't know what Greg's doing, but I did want to do this one on my own, just like a big solo day. We've got a big day, all three of us coming up, which is kind of like, this is like my training for the big day. But yeah, I play that little trick. So we've come up Soria, and it's about 1,000 meters. So I've done a quarter of the climbing in only like 25k. So I'm just gonna enjoy my bananas and my Coke and then just get on with this beautiful weather day. So I put my stuff in the bin, and then I've just walked back to my bag. This is just how I propped it up, and I was just like, how lucky am I today to be doing this? Look. How beautiful does that look? And that's where I'm going, that way. So let's go on a little adventure! This part of the road is so bad. There's like a little central bit that you have to ride on. Please resurface it. It's just horrible. But good views. So worth it. Still climbing. Voila. So Richard's done this route before, and he said when you get up to the viewpoint at it's not St Nicholas yet, I don't think. Anyway, this viewpoint where I'm at is like, you'll see Mount Teede at Tenerife, and I was like, well, just see it. It's like, it will just pop out of nowhere, and look, I might need to zoom in, but look, can you see it? How amazing is that? I love it. I love how close these islands are. I just love the Canaries so much. And while I'm being your tour guide for today, this junction here, or basically down there, that is Valley of the Tears. I think that is the toughest thing on this island. It's so hot and it's just so steep for so long. I'm actually going to be doing part of it today, not the wall, not the steepest section, so I'm cutting through to do a different route. That's why I've never done these roads, because I've always just done the Valley of the Tears. So I'm going to do a different route, but how good is the weather? How good are the roads? Some of the roads are very, very, very bumpy, but you get some like this, which are beautiful. I love this place so much. Look at that. Now look at that big rock up there. This tarmac is smooth. The sky is blue. There's rocks everywhere. I'm just like, oh, I just love it. I just love this place so much. I'm just at Spa, got 4 little bananas for my ride. It's about €1, which is super cheap. But I just wanted to chat to you because I don't know, I just feel when I do rides like this, especially I guess more so on my own, I feel it in the moment. When I'm with other people, it's afterwards. But I'm just riding along, just like looking at the view, and to be able to ride and like drink nice water and eat nice fruit and just ride in the sunshine. And I saw something on Instagram. I know you probably think, oh, it's a bit cheesy, but I saw it and it just really resonated with me. It said something like, in like 20 or 30 years, you'll sorry, I'm just waiting for that, it's a bit noisy. In like 20 or 30 years that you'll look back at this time or like this day and wish you had the health that you did now or the fitness that you had this time. And I was just like, yes. And so I was just appreciating it now, because I know that maybe I'll watch these videos back when I'm like 50 or 60 or 70 and then just reminisce of like how nice it was. So I just feel like we should appreciate it at the time. I think a lot of us, and I'm guilty of this, and I always get thinking this when I'm riding, that I think sometimes we get so focused on the next thing. We'll do something and it's like next thing. It's like, no, just slow and appreciate the now and the ride today. Although I'm saying that and I'm like, oh, what rides can I do like later this week? I'm like planning all the stuff that I want to do, but I'm just really enjoying just sitting outside this spa when I have one of these bananas and then carry on my merry old way around Gran Canaria. Look at this sky. I'm so sorry if you're in the UK, but look at this. Oh, look at that beautiful sky. Oh my God, look at this. I'm just going around this corner. Look at all these trees! I think because Gran Canaria is so arid in places and like dry, that is just a lovely, lovely sight. Woohoo! Right, I was riding down this hill, so I just got a mouthful of date. I thought I could smell sheep. I was like, sheepies? Sheepies? And look! Hello. Hola. But that is unfortunately one of the reasons that I'm vegan. I hate seeing them all like shoved in a little pen like that. I mean, I don't know where they are most of the time. I think they were being milked or they were being, I don't know what they're going on with them. This is the new section that I don't think I've done before, and it is glorious. Look at it. I just saw my Garmin, look at all those switchbacks. I was like, oh, I wonder if I can see any over the side. Did not disappoint. Look at all those little switchbacks. And there's nobody here. Nobody. And that is why Gran Canaria is such a... It is like a bit of a hidden gem because there's not many cyclists around. I think it is because it is so hilly. I think it puts a lot of people off because you've got long steady climbs, short steep ones, long steep ones. But not much flat. Okay, let's go down. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at all them rocks. And I'm like the only cyclist out here. Right, I've just descended down and I just saw this amazing road across from me. I'm like, oh, that looks amazing. And then I was like, I really hope I'm going up that. And then I just realised what it is. I just rang my friend Rich, who knows this route. He's done it more than me and he knows what this will be. And I was like, is that the wall in Valle d'Aotears? So in Valle d'Aotears, it's kind of like a long segment, but one really nasty segment in it called the wall, and it is so steep for so long. And that is the segment. Right, look at it. I might have to like zoom in a little bit, but oh my, I'm glad I'm not going up that today because that is absolutely ridiculously steep. Look how long that goes. Right, I actually rang Richard to make sure this was the wall. And he's like, oh, have you got to the monument yet? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, you'll get a better view of it from that. And I was like, oh my God, look how I can't believe we've all ridden this. Like, not we, I just mean, I guess, me and Rich. But look at this. Oh. Okay, I feel like we're gonna have to do Valley of the Tears again, like this trip. Oh, it smells like someone's just weed in the corner. It smells, oh my god, that stinks. But look at that. Is that a road or is that a road? That is the section called the Wall. Look at that little monster. I just love bikes. That way you can tell. I love bikes, and I like bikes, and I like hills, and I like chatting to cyclists. I hope you can hear me because it's proper windy, but this is like my favourite place to be. Because look, I'm just like, I love being just in the middle of like the mountains. Like I do love the greenery, but I do like how arid and dry it is. Look how it's just so remote and so beautiful and so vast and so rocky and just rough and untouched. Apart from the road obviously, but oh, I just love it. So you can see that segment to the very left, that is the Wall segment, and I most definitely follow my own route, which is bypassing that, going to San Nicholas. So yeah, it goes up there, basically to the top of it. So steep. It is ridiculous.
Coming along?
No. I have done it before, not today.
So we're on YouTube, right?
Yeah! You good for gears?
It's alright. 30.
Get in! So, which one is it? What have we got? That what?
8.3.
Yeah, that'll be on it, right? How do you?
It's
Climb Pro. Just yeah, get that active. See you later on.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo! You can do it! You can do it! I can hear them like chatting and laughing now. That will not last long. Right, that's my time to go. Right, enjoy the drive. Lovely to meet you. I just love this day, this ride, this route, these people. Just. So now I'm doing something that I've never done, which is riding out the Valley of the Tears the opposite way. So this is the way that you would come in, and I'm going down it. That descent from Valley of Tears the other way, oh my god, it was awful. The road, I didn't realise how bad the road surface is. It was like bumping all the way down. And the only thing that I was like, oh, I can't wait, there's a lovely little fruit shop in San Nicholas. And it's shut down, it's so sad. San Nicholas is basically at the bottom of a valley, so I've got to climb maybe like 7 or 8k back up. Some little steep sections. Sorry, I can't even speak. I just want my Coke. I just want my Coke, alright. So I guess I'll see you on the hill back up, but I'm having such a nice day. Like the weather, the hills. And I guess the point of the video, as always, is just to like encourage you to go out and just do a ride or something that you think that you might not be able to do. Because I think that when I started riding, there's no way I would have thought I'd be able to do the days and the rides and the climbs that I have done. So you never know what you can do until you give it a go. So yeah, just stick at it. Because I wasn't naturally like a good climber. Like it was really hard for me. But I just stuck at it. On another climb. I think this is about 7 or 8k. I'm going out, you can see at the very top, there's like tall, I don't know what they are, towers. That's where I'm going. I am so sweaty. It's getting hot. I think it's about 25 degrees. Didn't chat much on that climb. It was pretty tough. It was quite steep. That was the hardest climb of the day. So I've come up from San Nicholas that way, and then now I'm heading down that way. I have one major climb left, which is, I think the total is about 9k, but it is my favourite. It is Serenity. So I'm very happy about doing that one because it's just so pretty and it's not too steep. The very start of it is steep. Well, a little bit steep. This is the Serenity climb. It's just, oh, it's so pretty, and I'm going up to the very top, right up there. There's just so many like little switchbacks, and it's not too steady, the gradient. I mean, it's pretty steady. A couple of little short, sharp corners, but nothing too steep. This is been a lot of climbing and I'm pretty tired, but I've got to stop to show you the view on the way up, because this is what we we're going to do the other day and we had to get the ferry back. But look, I've come all the way from down there. I've got 30k left to do, well 28k, and 200 meters. Hello, so I've pretty much done most of the climbing now. I'm at the top of, I think it's called Toro Pass, so it's up Soria, the bit that I did this morning, so it's just all linked into one loop. But I take my helmet off, I'm just so sweaty and just hot. But I'm going to end the video here because it is just a descent now down Soria, although I've shown all the lovely bits of Gran Canaria, but some of the roads they're atrocious. This next little bit descent, it's like, you know, when you've climbed like a really long climb, you're just like, oh, now I get the reward of the descent. You don't get that here. Some roads you do, but this one specifically is an absolute swine. It's so gravelly and so bumpy and uneven. It's not a fun descent. I will leave my Strava below so you can have a look where I've been if you want to steal the route. And yes, it's been a very good day. I feel okay actually. I feel like I probably needed to eat and drink a little bit more. But it's been a long time since I've done anything of this distance and this elevation, so I'm sure I'll get back into it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Any questions about Gran Canaria, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you all next video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. A little cheer squad to get me home. Rich, Greg and Sarah. I came down the end of Soria and they were just all there waving. They've just done a ride up, so we're all going to ride back together and then go and get some food. What a nice end to the ride. Whoop whoop. Right, see you next video. Oh no, it's too much dates. Too many dates.